Oh, right. So a lot of you have asked me, or saying a lot, I don't have that many followers, but a few of you have asked me about kind of what I eat in a normal day, what my current diet is, how many calories, etc., etc. So as you probably know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm on a cut at the moment. So what does that mean? It means I've got a reduction in calories, and oh my God, compared to a bulk, is it difficult? So at the moment, I am trying to consume no more than 2,000 calories. Okay, so 2,000 calories per day. And it is difficult, let me tell you that much. So for those people that have done a cut before, or for those that are kind of on or around kind of early 2000s or 2000, bloody hell, I can finish that in a breakfast and a lunch. So trying to make that throughout the day is quite difficult. So what do? Well, I start the day off at the moment with a Serious Gains. Okay, so I'm taking 2 scoops, not the full 325 grams, but 2 scoops of that. Okay, so I will show you that in a minute because I can see that's in reverse because I'm talking to you on camera. So yeah, so I'm taking 2 scoops of that Serious Gains, quite heavy carbs, delivers on or around about 20 grams of protein, so it kind of gets me kicked off on my protein, but I'll come on to macros in a little bit. So what else am I having in a day? So I also have some creatine, and I'm literally just having 1 scoop of creatine, Naughty Boy creatine, and of course, whenever I'm training, I get in the pre-workout. This is a non-stim, okay, or actually it's very low stim. It's about 100 milligrams of caffeine, because other than that I don't drink any tea or coffee, so there's no other caffeine in my diet, so I try to keep the caffeine to a minimum. So what else am I eating? To be honest with you, not a lot else. When I'm looking for things like protein, then if I jump into the cupboard here, I'll grab tins of tuna. Okay, so tins of tuna are really good. So say for example, just this one in Bream, you can have it in, of course, like just normal water. That's delivering on or around, I think it's about 25 grams of protein. Yeah, 24.9 grams of protein in that little bad boy. So what I'll usually do is, say for example this evening, because I want to be taking in low calorie, low calorie, yes, in the evening. I want to get the majority of my calories done in the day. But to be honest with you, what I want to be doing is I want to be going carb heavy in the morning, in kind of early afternoon. So I've got loads of energy ready for that training session that I have early in the evening or late into the evening. And then I want to be having a low carb, high fiber, high protein. So what I'll be doing is I'll be having probably lots and lots of tuna. So that's what I've been doing at the moment, at least kind of 1 tin of tuna. Be having some of these bad boys. Okay, so some eggs as well. And again, they're quite decent. A little bit of fat in those, but of course, a decent amount of protein. And other than that, I'm trying to kind of keep it quite low. So I'll usually have 2 tins of tuna, couple of eggs on top, and probably one of these bad boys. So that's about 250, 300 grams. It's a large jacket potato, so I have to admit I do like my jacket potatoes. So I'll grab a jacket potato with tuna. What I might add to it as well is, say for example, one of my kids' beans, so Heinz beans, just to add a little bit more protein and fibre into it as well. A little bit of carbs with those beans, but other than that, it'll be 2 tins of tuna, jacket potato, and of course, as I mentioned before, kind of chucking some eggs in. What I may do as well is I've got some kind of peppers in there as well, so I'll chuck some peppers in and whatever else I can find. So as I said, kind of on a cut, it is really keeping it quite low. So today, what am I going to have today? Yes, I've already kind of started with the 2 scoops of mass gainer, which will kick me off nicely with some carbs and with a high, decent level of protein. What am I trying to get to in regards to macros today? I'm trying to get to my body weight in pounds. So on or around about kind of 190 pounds, so 190 grams of protein. That is what my goal is. And then carbs, I'm trying to keep it around to the same level at the moment. So trying to keep it around to that 190, 200 grams of carbs, and then fat on or around kind of 50 to 55 grams. So that's what I've got. Now I use MyFitnessPal to track my calories, and I find it works really, really well. So if you haven't used it, then use it. No doubt, if you're watching this video, you probably use MyFitnessPal, no doubt. But we'll put some screenshots in it because it is really good. It allows you, say for example, if you've got a food, I don't know, let's grab, what have I got down here? All right, so I've got some home meal pita bread here. So anything with a barcode, so you can see the barcode there, anything with a barcode, you can literally zap that in MyFitnessPal and it will run a check. And usually 99 times out of 100, it's got that food in there. And then it will do all the splits, all the macros for you, all the grams, everything that that food contains. And you can put in your portion size as well. So if you're not going to have all 6 of those and you're only going to have 1, you can do it per pita bread. So it allows you to track your calories really, really well. You can also add in your exercise into that, things like water, so how hydrated you are. So it will tell you actually, right, you're kind of losing out, you haven't had enough water today, etc., etc. And it will also give you some warning signs. So if you go too low on calories based on your kind of metabolic makeup, then it will kind of give you a warning as to say, right, okay, you need more, you're dangerously low, whatever else. Okay, so that's quite good as well. Not that I ever get there. I'd love to get there. So how is my cut going? So I've been cutting now for, what, just over a week to 10 days. I got up to just over 90 kgs on my bulk, which is the heaviest body weight I've ever been. And I'm on around 87.7 pounds this morning when I weighed myself. So I have to admit, it was going really well in the first 7 days, as it usually does. I dropped from 90 down to about 88 kilos, so 2 kilos in just over a week. Since then, in the last 3 or 4 days, I've hovered around 87.7 pounds, 87.8 pounds. It really has, it's stalled over the last 3 days. So I just have a look at that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll cut out this creatine that I've been using, because again, that can be quite a water bloater, or can be quite a kind of grabs onto water, should I say. And there's other factors as well. I've been going very close to that 2,000 calories. And as well as that, a lot of it has been really carb dense. I have to admit, on a bulk, I'm hammering in the carbs, making sure I'm getting the right amount of protein, but carb. Cut is very different. I'm trying to get, as I said, carbs in really, really early in the morning. That's important for me. Get them done by lunchtime. I've got a decent energy for workout. Then that'll be depleted during the workout. Half decent level of protein, but then I'm packing on the protein in the evening. I do not want to go to bed on a cut with loads of carbs in me. But as they say, if you're looking to kind of like reduce fat, as they always say, and if you haven't heard this before, they say fat burns in a carbohydrate sun. Okay, so what that means is, without carbs, it's incredibly hard for your body to break down and lose fat. Or you never lose fat, you reduce fat cells. So all they do is, like balloons, your fat cells literally deflate. So if you've got 20,000, 30,000, we've all got thousands, tens of thousands of fat cells inside us. They don't disappear. All they do is they go from being large and they deplete. So they almost frizzle away like a balloon. Okay, so a little bit of facts for you. But as I said, that is it. So at the moment, I'm on a cut. It's a lot more interesting when I'm talking bulk, because I'm literally just packing it on. But yeah, for me, at the moment, it's keeping below 2,000 calories and just making sure that those macros are where they're at. Now, what else do I eat? I suppose I have porridge, and I'll kind of swap that in for my mass gains sometimes. Kind of going into the fridge as well. I love this sweet chili chicken pizza. I think that's either Aldi or Tesco. That's really, really good. That's about 500 grams. 500 calories, and that's actually got some decent macros for what is a processed food. So what I'm trying to say here is, I don't just do chicken and rice, tuna and rice, etc., etc. I'm a human being, yeah. I've also got work and everything else as well, and I love my training, but I'm not going onto a stage. I'm kind of tracking my macros, but I'm tracking my macros to either go into a surplus or deficit. Yeah, you gotta love what you do. And yes, the diet is important, etc., etc. But come on, it's flipping heck. It's life. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's kind of sorted out. But as I said, what I'll do in a second is I'll mix that all up. If you're wondering what these are, don't worry, they're not some kind of like PEDs or anything. I was just going to say what I do in the morning is, and again, that's the wrong way as well. This is vitamin D3. So I absolutely swear by this, exactly the same as other things as well, like your vitamins and minerals. But vitamin D3 is something I take, really good for the immune system as well. So it kind of sorts you out. So really, really good to look at that type of thing as well. But other than that, that is me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, this is really just a quick video to tell you kind of what I'm up to, how's the cut going, and my kind of calories, and a little bit of information for you. But other than that, drop me some comments, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye. So that's the serious gains that I'm taking at the moment. So as I said, they say one kind of portion size, or whatever you want to say, one serving is 3 scoops, which is 125 grams. Yeah, I'm not taking that at the moment because it is high carbs, and I really want to start to stagger my carbs during the morning into the lunchtime, because if not, I'm absolutely starving and I start to fucking graze on everything. So I take 2 scoops of that, which comes in at about 82 grams, which delivers me about 20 grams of protein, as well as that probably about 40-50 grams of carbs. So it's a decent start to the day. As I mentioned, as soon as I get up, I'm taking my vitamin D3, which is great for your immune system. Before a workout, I'm on to some pre-workout, which is on the left-hand side. And then I'm taking some Naughty Boy each day at the moment. Or to be honest with you, it's not even each day at the moment. I'm literally taking Naughty Boy, which is the creatine, probably once every 3 days now, because it is a little bit of a water retainer. And my big thing is cutting. But other than that, as I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.